Now there's something coming through the air that softly reminds me. Tonight I'll park out on the hill and wait until they find me. You're slipping through the ether, a voice is coming through. So keep me in your heart tonight and I'll save my love for you. So turn up your radio and darling, dial me in close. We're riding out on the airwaves and we're traveling coast to coast. Over river and highway, your voice comes clear and true. And though we're far apart tonight, and I'll save my love for you. Hold me in your arms and our doubts won't break us. If we open up our hearts and love won't forsake us, let the music take us and carry us home. There's a prayer coming through the air and it's shot straight through my heart. It's tearing open the evening sky and it's tearing me apart. Now I'll write that signal down the line till I'm home again with you. So turn up your radio and I'll save my love for you. So turn up your radio and I'll save my love for you. Hey up, welcome to Bass Street Blues. Today we're going to be taking a look at Save My Love for You by Bruce Springsteen. Now, I played this and sang it for a first dance a couple of weeks ago in a venue a bit further north than I am. And I can't remember the name of the town or the venue or the bride and groom's name. So if you do just happen to be watching, it was a great night. I do apologise, but my memory is abhorrent. Unless it comes to learning songs, which brings me on to my next point. The song is really two parts with a slight deviation on one of them. So there's a verse, there's a bridge, and then there's a verse/outro. The outro really is just a repetition of the hook with a slight change in one of the chords. There's an addition of a chord and then there's a change to one of the chords, but we will get to that. Anyway, so the verse, so now there's something coming through the air that softly reminds me. What we've got going on there is G234C234 G234C234. That's all that is. Now the next line is slightly more interesting because it involves some minor chords. So here we go. Tonight I'll park out on the hill and wait until they find me. What we've got going on there that's interesting is the old "come on, feel the noise" descending line. 'Cause I don't know why. It's in Rocking Chair as well. It's in a variety of other things. However, I associate it with Slade because Slade do it all the time. So what we're doing here is we'll just go back to the start of the line. So G234 B minor 234. Then we have this line here, so E minor D C. Now that's descending down the scale. Okay, but the bass line that we're adding on top of that is E minor F sharp G. And how we're doing that is obviously E minor, and then we're playing the Angus Young chord, so D. And then with our thumb, we're going to play that F sharp on the second fret of the low E string, like so. And then for C, we're going to play our C chord, move our ring finger to the third fret of the low E string, which is the G note. And then with our pinky finger, little finger, on the third fret of the A string, where the C note is, we're going to play the bass line of the chord, which is C. Or is the bass line of the chord now G because that's the lowest note that we're playing? Oh, what a lovely debate. Anyway, so that line. Tonight I'll park out on the hill and wait until they find me. The next line, or the next 4 bars. You're slipping through the ether, a voice is coming through. So E minor 2, 3, 4, B minor 2, 3, 4, E minor, B, C. Same as the line before. The only difference is we're starting on E minor as opposed to G, which again is the same chord depending how you look at things regarding bass notes. But let's not get carried away with that. So, and then the last line of the verse is G 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, D 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4. That's pretty much the whole song. So I'm just going to recap over this verse. I will put timestamps so that you haven't got to listen to my rambling, because I'm aware how tedious it can be. The wife does let me know, so don't worry. I am quite aware how monotonous my ramblings can be. Anyway, here goes. Now there's something coming through the air that softly reminds me. Tonight I'll park out on the hill and wait until they find me. You're slipping through the ether, the voice is coming through. So keep me in your tonight and I'll save my love for you. And then it repeats again for the second verse. Now the bridge, it starts on a B minor and then goes to a C, and then a B minor, and then an E, and then an F, and then a D. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Hold me in your arms and our doubts won't break us. If we open up our hearts and love won't forsake us, just let the music take us and carry us home. So what we've got going on there is we have E minor 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C major. And then I put a melody line in there, so it's the 9th, the D. So open D, 3rd fret of the B string, which is also D. So just give it a bit of colour. And then following that, once again, we have B minor for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, F 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D sus 4, D. Now to play D sus 4, you play D major, then you've got to play the G note. So you're getting rid of the 3rd of the chord, which is F sharp here, on the 2nd fret of the high E. We're going to raise it to the 4th at the G, like so. So I'll play the bridge in its entirety. Again, skip it if you need to. Hold me in your arms and our doubts won't break us. If we open up our hearts and love won't forsake us, just let the music take us, carry us home. Okay, and then we've got the verse again. However, at the end, when we would go, keep me in your heart tonight, save my love for you, or and though we're far apart tonight, I'll save my love for you. What we then do is with the same chords for the first time, because it happens twice. So turn up your radio and I'll save my love for you. Same chords, so G 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, D 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4. On the second time, we're going to do the same thing again. So G 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, A minor 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G. Okay, so I'll put some lyrical context to that. You're probably sick of the sound of my voice. I know she is. So turn up your radio and I'll save my love for you. So turn up your radio save 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. My love, 1, 2, you. Now the outro of the song, what happens there is essentially the verse just keeps repeating, but obviously the typical E Street instrumental happens. So it just keeps going around. So yeah, that's the song. If you've noticed that I'm changing the way I'm playing C, that's just because out of habit, being an avid Noel Gallagher fan, you know. Again, any given opportunity to play this variation of C here. So if you play your G chord, drop your fingers, your middle finger, and your first finger, if you drop them to the A and the D string, that's a variation of C also, as is this. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, if you got this far. Like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Ta very much.